Cold War espionage.
The CIA and KGB engaged in a constant battle of wits. Agents used hidden cameras in coat buttons, poison-tipped umbrellas, and even hollowed-out coins to conceal microfilms. The Berlin Tunnel operation, the CIA dug a 450-meter tunnel to tap Soviet communication lines, only to later discover the KGB knew about it all along.
Space race.
The space race wasn't just about scientific achievement, it was a show of technological superiority. The Soviets struck first with Sputnik 1 and Yuri Gagarin's orbit, while the US eventually claimed victory with the Apollo 11 moon landing. Both sides used modified ICBMs, blurring the lines between civilian and military technology.
Proxy war.
Unable to confront each other directly, the US and USSR fought through client states. In Vietnam, the Soviets supplied the North with weapons and advisors, while the US backed the South. Similar scenarios played out in Korea, Angola, and Afghanistan, with each superpower trying to expand its sphere of influence without triggering a direct conflict.
Nuclear deterrence.
The doctrine of mutual assured destruction kept both sides from launching a first strike. The US developed the B-52 bomber and Minuteman ICBMs, while the Soviets countered with their own nuclear triad. The Cuban Missile Crisis brought the world to the brink of nuclear war.
Propaganda war.
Both sides waged intense ideological battles through media and culture. The US used Radio Free Europe to broadcast behind the Iron Curtain, while the Soviets countered with their own international broadcasts. Even the children's cartoons and Olympic sports became battlegrounds for competing worldviews.
Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall divided families and a city for 28 years. East German border guards had shoot-to-kill orders, leading to daring escape attempts using tunnels, hot air balloons, and even a homemade tank. Arms race. The superpowers poured vast resources into developing ever more powerful weapons. The hydrogen bomb, stealth technology, and computer-guided missiles were all products of this relentless pursuit. The Star Wars program proposed using space-based lasers to shoot down incoming missiles. Doomsday plans. Both sides developed elaborate contingency plans for nuclear war. The US had secret bunkers to house government officials. The Soviet dead hand system could allegedly launch a retaliatory strike even if Soviet leadership was wiped out. Economic warfare. The US used its economic might to pressure the USSR, engaging in embargoes and restricting technology transfers. The CIA allegedly sabotaged a Soviet gas pipeline by providing faulty software. Meanwhile, enormous military spending took its toll on the Soviet economy. Defectors and double agents. High-profile defections like that of KGB officer Oleg Gordievsky provided crucial intelligence. The Cambridge 5 spy ring deeply penetrated British intelligence. The US Operation Ivy Bells tapped Soviet undersea communication cables until exposed by a KGB defector. Political interference. Both sides attempted to influence elections and politics globally. The CIA was involved in coups in Iran and Guatemala, while the KGB manipulated peace movements in the West. Disinformation campaigns spread fake news to sow discord. Technology race. Cold War drove rapid advancements in technology. The internet grew out of ARPANET, a US military project designed to maintain command after a nuclear attack. Soviet cybernetics research also made significant contributions. Doomsday Clock and Secret Hotline. The Doomsday Clock visualized how close humanity was to global catastrophe. After the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Moscow-Washington Hotline was established to prevent misunderstandings from escalating into nuclear war. Antarctic Treaty and Cooperation. In a rare moment of cooperation, the superpowers agreed to demilitarize Antarctica for scientific research. This demonstrated that even at the height of tensions, some collaboration was possible. Fall of the Berlin Wall. The iconic moment when East Germans freely crossed into West Berlin signaled the beginning of the end for the Cold War. The rapid collapse of communist regimes across Eastern Europe took both sides by surprise.